Customs Memorandum Order, CMO. Number 01, 2020. Subject, Implementation of the Modified Goods Declaration Verification System, GDVS. Introduction. This order is issued pursuant to Sections 109, 210 and other relevant provisions of Republic Act No. 10863, otherwise known as the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act, CMTA. Section 1. Scope and Coverage. This order shall apply to all assessment sections or equivalent divisions in all ports nationwide. Section 2. Objectives. 2.1 To guide customs officers in the use of the modified GDVS in conjunction with their inherent functions and responsibilities in the assessment of goods. 2.2 To prevent corruption by institutionalizing the zero contact policy, Section 7 of RA number 11032, and suppress the SUKI system in the cargo clearance process through the random assignment of examiners and appraisers to a given goods declaration, and 2.3 To provide brokers and importers updates on the status of their respective goods declaration. Section 3. Definition of terms. 3.1 Assessment shall refer to the process of determining the amount of duties and taxes and other charges due on imported and exported goods. 3.2 Goods declaration shall refer to a statement made in the manner prescribed by the Bureau and other appropriate agencies, by which the persons concerned indicate the procedure to be observed in the application for the entry or admission of imported goods and the particulars of which the Customs Administration shall require. 3.3 Goods Declaration Verification System shall refer to a web-based application that enables the random assignment of examiners and appraisers to a given goods declaration and provides real-time updates on the status of such declarations. 3.4 Lodgement shall refer to the registration of a goods declaration with the Bureau. 3.5 SUKI system shall refer to a situation wherein the importer or the broker is frequently choosing a particular examiner or appraiser to conduct the clearance procedure for its shipment. It also refers to a situation where a customs examiner or appraiser is frequently choosing a specific importer or broker in the performance of their assessment functions. Section 4. Administrative Provisions. 4.1 The modified GDVS facility is available via web service. 4.2 Display monitors and kiosks are available at the port premises for BOC stakeholders to check and monitor the status and updates of their goods declaration. 4.3 A help desk shall be created under the Formal Entry Division, FED, or an equivalent unit of each port to receive the hard copies of additional documents required from an importer or declarant. Section 5. Operational Procedures. 5.1 Lodgement of Goods Declaration. An importer or declarant shall lodge the goods declaration through a value-added service provider, VASP, who shall send the goods declaration entry to the E2M. 5.2 Entry Processing Unit, EPU, or equivalent unit. 5.2.1 The importer or declarant shall submit the hard copy of the single administrative document, SAD, and its supporting documents to the EPU or any equivalent unit assigned to receive the documents. 5.2.2 The assigned EPU personnel shall log in to the GDVS using the authorized username and password. 5.2.3 The EPU personnel shall encode in the GDVS the customs reference number, assigned selectivity color, section, and duties and taxes. The EPU personnel shall then click the Save button on the GDVS screen. The system shall randomly choose the available customs examiner who shall process the goods declaration. 5.2.4 The EPU shall forward the documents to the section chief in the case of Port of Manila, POM, and Manila International Container Port, MICP, or to the FED chief or its equivalent unit for other ports. 5.3 Assignment of Goods Declaration. 5.3.1 Assignment of goods declarations for the POM and MICP shall be on a per-section basis. When the goods declaration covers various commodities falling under multiple tariff headings, the section assignment may be amended to comply with the existing rules on section assignment, provided that the modification shall be subject to the approval of the FED chief. Assignment of goods declaration entries for Ninoy Aquino International Airport Custom House shall be on a per warehouses basis. For all other ports, assignment of goods declaration shall be within the port. 5.3.2 Assignment of goods declaration entries shall be one at a time. 5.3.3 In the event that goods declaration have remained pending due to inaction, or if the assigned customs examiner or customs appraiser will be on leave the following day, the FED chief shall randomly reassign through the system the goods declaration to other available customs examiner or customs appraiser to prevent delay in the processing of the declaration. 5.4 Customs Examiner, COO3. 5.4.1 A customs examiner shall log in individually to the GDVS daily to receive the declaration assignment for the day. The customs examiner will automatically receive the assigned goods declaration to his/her dashboard by simply clicking the refresh button on the GDVS screen. 5.4.2 The customs examiner shall receive the documents from the FED chief or section chief to review the completeness and authenticity of submitted documents of the goods declaration and start the assessment process. 5.4.3 In case additional documents are required or an issue may arise, the customs examiner shall select the COO3 in process status and input the relevant remarks on the entry declaration in the GDVS to inform the importer or declarant. The hard copies of additional documents shall be submitted to the help desk established for that purpose. 5.4.4 If the customs examiner finds the filed goods declaration to be in order, the customs examiner shall select the registered status in the GDVS and the system will randomly assign the declaration to an available customs appraiser. 5.4.5 The hard copies of the goods declaration shall then be forwarded to the section chief or equivalent unit to be given to the assigned customs appraiser. 5.5 Customs Appraiser, COO5. 5.5.1 A customs appraiser shall log in individually to the GDVS daily to receive the declaration assignment for the day. 5.5.2 The customs appraiser shall need to supply his daily target before proceeding and have an assigned declaration. 5.5.3 The customs appraiser shall retrieve the assigned documents from the section chief or equivalent unit. 5.5.4 In case additional documents are required or an issue may arise, the customs appraiser will select the COO5 in process status and input the relevant remarks on the entry declaration in the GDVS to inform the importer or declarant. The hard copies of additional documents shall be submitted to a help desk assigned for that purpose. 5.5.5 The customs appraiser shall assess the payable duties and taxes of the goods declaration and thereafter update the status by selecting Assess Status in the GDVS. Section 6. Reports. Reports may be generated using the DGVS, with the format and period of reports to be determined as required under the relevant circumstances. Section 7. Liability of BOC personnel. Those found to be in violation of the provisions indicated in this order shall be subject to administrative sanction pursuant to civil service law, rules, and regulations, without prejudice to civil and/or criminal liability, if so, warranted under the circumstances. Section 8. Repealing Clause. This order supersedes and modifies CMO No. 17/2018, CMO No. 10/2018, CMO No. 31/2017. Other CMOs, rules, and regulations inconsistent with this order are hereby deemed repealed, superseded or modified accordingly. Section 9. Separability Clause. If any part of this order is declared unconstitutional or contrary to existing laws, the other parts not so declared shall remain in full force and effect. Section 10. Effectivity Clause. This order shall take effect on January 17, 2020.